Today we're going to be covering off 5, maybe 6 accessories that I believe every PS5 gamer should get to go along with their PS5. If you are new here, then hi, my name is Pete.
My name is Jeff.
On this channel, we help busy entrepreneurs find the best tech, be productive and stay safe online. Now, links will be in the description below for anything I mention, and I'll try to find the best price for each of these things. So with that said, and first up, let's talk audio, and specifically headphones first, because, well, PlayStation have their Pulse 3D wireless headset, which, in terms of headsets, is relatively affordable compared to the likes of the Turtle Beach and Sennheiser headsets. But is it really worth getting? My answer here is yes, but because the sound of these things is pretty good. It's loud enough to give you a headache when you want it to be. It has superb clarity, and the spatial audio really does work well when playing the headline titles like Spider-Man, where you can really sense where everyone is in the world around you, and on like Black Ops, where you can hear those zombies a few feet away from you. But unfortunately, where this headset falls down is on the microphone, because number one, it picks up a lot of background audio. So if you are in a noisy room, then that will all come across on the mics on this thing. And secondly, because the mic is built into the headset, it just sounds like you're a foot away from the microphone when you're speaking. Not something that you'll really care about since, well, you're not the one hearing yourself. But if you do play with friends, then it can get annoying when the headsets pick up background noise, like from the TV, and feed it back through to others playing with you. And this becomes even more apparent when you switch to a different headset that does have the mic on adjustable stalk, like this Arctis 9X, which is for the Series X. Now, the Pulse 3D headphones are very good, but if you can stretch to spending half as much again on top, then I would definitely recommend the SteelSeries Arctis 7P, which in my opinion has the same, if not better, audio than the official Pulse 3D. It also is more comfortable, has better mic quality, and, well, personal opinion, but the controls on the headset are much less confusing to use than on the Pulse 3D, which I just found myself not wanting to adjust mid-game in case I hit the wrong button by mistake. Something that I'm sure will come in time, but after a month of owning this headset, I still don't have the right muscle memory for the right buttons yet. Headset audio done, what about speaker audio? Well, I'd always recommend a proper surround sound setup with an AV receiver and speakers, but without getting into audiophile level audio and blowing a ton of money, I'd recommend something that sits fairly nicely in a mid-tier pricing range whilst also delivering great sound. And that, for me, is the Sonos Beam, which for the price delivers really punchy and clear sound when playing games of all types, and it doesn't take up a ton of space. It's kind of the perfect comparison for most TVs. This one connects via HDMI to your TV's ARC port or optical audio, has an Ethernet port to wire into your network, or can work wirelessly, and can be wall mounted if you want to put this directly underneath your TV. It also has built-in Alexa and Google Voice assistants, AirPlay 2 compatibility, and a handy feature that syncs to your TV's remote, so it can control your TV. All in all, it's a brilliant piece of kit for the price, though if you do start adding on the surrounds and the sub, you'll be far better off going for that full audiophile experience of the AV receiver. So just keep that in mind if you think you might buy the Beam, then a couple of surrounds, then a sub. That's audio. Now onto a simple one, the charging dock for your controller, or controllers. And whilst I have tried and tested a few of the cheaper ones on Amazon, I just can't find anything to beat the standard PlayStation charger. It is small, doesn't have any bright always-on LEDs that seem to plague some of the other chargers, and it plugs in separately to the console, so it always charges at decent speeds than the others that charge just via USB. Not really much else to say about this one. I mean, it does what it says on the tin. It takes around 3 hours to fully charge, which then lasts for around about 8 hours or so, and then has LEDs that light up on the controllers only when charging. Again, nothing special in it, just kind of works. Next up is storage, because I'm sure we're all pretty surprised that both the PlayStation and Xbox only ship with 1 terabyte of storage space, which is even less once you take into account the actual operating system. With your PS5, grab one of these, the Samsung T7 SSD, and this is one of the 500 gig versions, and it is pretty affordable, but also more importantly, it is fast, very, very fast. And whilst you won't be able to play PS5 games directly off of this drive due to limitations on the PS5 and external storage, it does make copying games back and forth that much quicker. Or alternatively, just move over all of your PS4 games to this external drive, which you can then play directly off of, and then keep the built-in storage purely for your actual PS5 games. Maybe one day in the future, Call of Duty won't take up half the storage space, and thus means we won't need external storage, but for now, it is what it is, and this is by far the best, fastest, and most affordable drive that I've come across. Then we have the TV, because of all things, the TV is probably one of the most, if I guess not the most, important accessory, if you could call it an accessory. And recently I purchased this incredible OLED 48-inch LG C1, which is just mind-blowing for the quality of graphics that you get when playing games in 120 Hz, and with that OLED panel which just shows all of the blacks at their blackest and just gives so much great color, and smooth performance to an already great performing PS5. I think this really does bring out the very best of the PS5. You know, I'll be honest, I bought this thing kind of thinking I wouldn't notice much difference than with my 2015 model, but damn, I definitely do. And if you are looking at the 48-inch model, then it is relatively affordable given the quality that it delivers. But of course, this isn't a cheap accessory by any means. I won't bleat on about this TV for too long though, because I actually made a video all about it up here. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Here is also another video that I think you'd like to watch. Subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Thank you.